Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow viewers of this channel. This is going to be another video for this week of Mr. Vintage, another live action vlog video, but I'm only making a few more of these. This week, actually, another compilation video is coming out. That would be Dr. Nightmare's Blood-Soaked Horror Show, the 3-parter, I believe, after 8 months of a hiatus and a couple other pre-show videos. So stay tuned for those. I'm working real hard on those. So today is actually going to be a really special video, and by that I mean I'm going to be showing you all my vintage bottles. Now these vintage bottles are for colognes or perfumes or hair creams or other things. And I'm going to be making this video to show you all of them that I have. I've collected all these. I use all of them. They're not just collectibles. I use them every single day, after a shave, after giving them one to refresh myself, after a shower, So this video is going to have all of them, so stay tuned. Now, the first bottle here is I'm going from the smallest to the largest, is the kind of a disappointment actually, because it was, originally I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. It is not, it's very, very small. It is the Clubman Gift Shop Barbershop bottle. It's very small. It says right there, Clubman, a gift for you from your barber. Clubman Gentleman Toiletries with the distinctive French fragrance. May be purchased only at the barber shops. Compounded at the US of A. And US of A. And as you can see, it's a very small bottle, and the logo's kind of done. It's kind of all effed up a little bit. But inside, of course, is the Clubman scent and running low there. I have a bigger bottle that comes in plastic. But yeah, here it is. It's pretty small, as you can see right there. I gotta be very careful with this because this is a collector's item. Well, technically not anymore, as it's kind of in bad shape. Also, I did not ruin this. It actually came in damaged, the logo, but the glass was it's in pretty good condition. Now, the scent of Clubman is very hard to pinpoint. However, it's a very masculine, very strong, powdery, kind of citrusy type of smell. Very barbershop-y, very classic. And it has notes of, actually, I have written down these notes digitally, so you guys see them in 3, 2, 1 right now. It has base notes of oak moss and a kind of like a bracing, fresh, soapy, green, woody, earthy scent. It's something which has some lavender, it has some bergamot, some lemon, some orange, some geranium, some jasmine, and a base of musk with a little bit of a powderiness to it. So, very, very strong scent. So, as you can see, it's a very, very fantastic fragrance. Personally, Clubman's aftershave is my third favorite aftershave cologne. Really fantastic stuff. Now, next up we have is a fantastic beauty of one. This one is comes from the mid to late 30s, and it's a cologne bottle. It's very heavy, it's also really thick. This is I don't really have a name for this one, but I'm going to call it the most beautiful bottle in the world bottle. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous beauty right there. Oh my god, I love the design of this. It's so thick and heavy though. It's really hard to hold by itself. Now, this was made back in the mid-30s, as I said. Inside is classic Old Spice aftershave, which I would not say it's in my top 5 or my top 3 aftershave scents, but I would say it is honorable mention. Old Spice original aftershave has top notes of nutmeg, star anise, aldehydes, that's how you say it, orange, lemon, with middle notes of cinnamon, carnation, pimento, geranium, heliotrope, and jasmine, with base notes of benzone, vanilla, musk, tonka bean, cedar, and ambergris. And the notes are very, very nice and very strong and spicy. Now, this smells like a grandfather, and not like a bad smell of grandfather. This is like the most complex and most masculine, spicy smell you've ever heard or smelled of. It smells so good. Personally, I really enjoy it. It's very, very spicy, kind of strong. Personally, some people I know don't like it, but personally, I love the smell of it. I think it's fantastic. And as you can see right there, it's a very nice big bottle. So that is the Old Spice bottle, the mid to late 30s bottle of the Old Spice. Next up we have is 2 bottles which are the same bottle, but both have different things in them. This is the first one. This is the mid to late 40s perfume bottle with a star-shaped stopper. A very gorgeous piece. Looks fantastic. Inside is Brute Aftershave Splash, the aftershave version, not the cologne version. And I'm also about halfway from this one. This is a pretty small bottle, but still a really great sized bottle. Now, Brute is one of the most masculine fragrances I've ever smelled in a aftershave. It's strong, kind of lemony, almost limey, and kind of powdery, but I think it's a really fantastic smell. It's really strong, and most people I know of love the smell of this. Now, the notes of this are the notes of Brute are top notes are lavender, anise, basil, bergamot, and lemon. While middle notes are generium, ylang ylang, and jasmine. Base notes of oak moss, vetiver, tonka bean, vacholi, vanilla, and sandalwood. So it's a very, very nice, really strong smell, but I personally love it. Now, next up we have is another, it's the same bottle but a different thing. We have is the this one right here, which contains Jerry's Osage Rub, or just Osage Rub. Now, Osage Rub is a very fantastic aftershave. Now, it's not a cologne, it's an aftershave because it smells, well, not like a cologne. It just smells like a menthol. As Osage Rub has menthol, eucalyptus oil, and alcohol in it. It's a very strong Vicks Vape Rub type of smelling smell. Personally, I enjoy it though. It's very strong, but it doesn't really last too long. After 5 minutes or so, the menthol smell kind of goes away, and you get about like a really powdery type of Jerry smell. If you had never smelled Jerry's hair tonic, well, I can't really tell you how it smells after that, but it's a very masculine, nice smell. Now, this one is my favorite aftershave actually because it's so refreshing and soothing. Like, say after a hot day, you went to grocery shopping, and you go take a shower, and then you get the shower, flushes on your scalp, your face, your arms, and it's just so good feeling. You get that relaxing, soothing, mental feeling for about 20 minutes or so. It's a really great feeling, and it's very cheap, and this was a fantastic bottle. But yeah, that is the Cheers Osage Rub. So next up we have is another one, which is a perfume bottle from the early to mid 50s. It's here it is right here. Very, very gorgeous bottle. Looks fantastic. It's a very nice looking bottle. It's from, I believe, originally it was from a perfume bottle called Evian Most Precious, and this was very, very cheap to find like all the rest. And well, I must say, inside is the Lustrous Blue Spice, which is a really nice smelling aftershave. It's got notes of So it's a very, very nice, refreshing aftershave cologne. It smells almost like a fruitier version of Old Spice. You with the Old Spice aftershave, but I would say a little bit more fruitier, a lot more stuff in it. Lustrous Blue Spice has a classic blend of clove, mint, eucalyptus, lavender, vanilla, cinnamon, bay leaf, rose notes, blend down to frankincense, woods, and musk for a rich, warm, lingering scent. Cologne bottle right here. Look at that baby. It looks fantastic. It's a radiant star design, has that brilliant looking stopper, and it looks just plain gorgeous. Really, really amazing design. Inside is Clubman Citrus Musk, which is a modern day smell, which has, I believe, notes of lemons, lemongrass, lime, citrus, jasmine, and of course the musk with a little bit of powdery smell. Now, I would say that this smell is absolutely fantastic. It's a very refreshing smell for the summertime. I like now, and it's really, really fantastic. I love the smell of this stuff, and it's also cologne, but you can use it as an aftershave, as a body splash. So fantastic, fantastic smell. Really great bottle. So next up we have is not a cologne or aftershave bottle. We have is something really cool. Look at that look at that beauty right there. Now, this is a barbershop exclusive early to mid 50s Bro Cream bottle for Bro Cream hair cream. Now, these were originally made strictly for barbershops. In stores, they had smaller jars, which did not have a pump. They only had this piece right here. and they're a lot smaller, about I think 4 ounces. So this is about almost 12 ounces. And well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you that this was about $20, a little expensive, unlike the rest, but it was worth it. And inside, I put 3 tubes of American Brill cream. So this will last me a long, long time. Such as their Brill cream, it's got a little yellow right there, but it was a great deal. And these were used back in barbershops back in the mid 50s, so that's great. And it says right there, Brill cream for smart hair grooming. So the 3 on the side, and it's funny because, well, when I first got this, when I first opened it up, it smelled like vintage brew cream. Now, there's a video online of a guy, I believe his name is Pommies and Pompadours, but his former name was The Squimpy Show. He made a video where he put vintage 50s brew cream in his hair, and he said that it had a very, kind of like a very burnt type of smell to it. And I didn't really know what it would smell like. However, when I opened this bottle up, I instantly know what we was talking about because I got an insane, super strong burnt mouth type of smell. So I washed it. I cleaned the inside. I put some soap in there, some soap and water. I soaked it in overnight, and now it's great. Now it's in great condition. And also, if you're wondering, I hate to do this, but the pump still works after about almost 70 years. So that's pretty crazy right there. So yeah, great bottle. Love it so much. I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna clean this up. So next up we have is this bottle, which is also another gorgeous beauty. This is the Avon 1950s bottle, and actually 60s bottle. And it's a very gorgeous design, very beautiful. It says original on the side. It says right here, Avon Flavor Fresh Applique Decanter. It has the instructions and everything like that. This originally came with a perfume, I believe. However, now it contains Lustre's Dragon Noir, which is a modern day scent, which is also, of course, made by Lustre's, who make the Lustre's Blue Spice, which are both owned by Club and Pinode. Some people, of course, who make Club and Pinode scent, and the OC drug right there. Now, Dragon Noir is a fantastic fragrance. Notes. One of my
first
favorites,
begin
actually.
with pineapple, rosemary, and basil, blending to softer notes of lavender, gardenia, violet, and myrtle, with an ending note of rich, robust masculine scents of clove, oak moss, musk, and tonka bean. So nice. So fantastic.
Next up we have is, this one's really cool. This is the uh, Aqua Velva Banjo Decanter. Now, this one right here, it's, well, the logo's kind of grunged up, little cut there. It also has some blue marks on the ingredients list. But this
Aqua
one comes
Velva
from the
as
early
blue
70s.
as top notes of lavender,
Form of a
peppermint,
and
green,
of course in here is
lemon,
Aqua Velva Ice
clary sage, jasmine, vetiver, sandalwood, labdanum, musk, moss, and leather.
So yeah, those are the notes of the Aqua Velva. It's my second favorite aftershave cologne. Really fantastic stuff. Now next up we have is the same aftershave, but it's different bottles. First off we have is the Skin Bracer Pistol design. Now I have no Skin Bracer in here because my dollar store, my local dollar store, has ran out of Skin Bracer, so I'm gonna have to fill this up later on. But I did try to put a little bit in there,
Skin
but
Bracer has a very
didn't really work out
powdery
because I
scent.
ran out. But
It has
it's
no
super
toppings
pistol,
to speak of, but there
and
is
also this is
lavender
kind of rare
with a
because it has
rich, warm
also
vanilla
little
heart.
the
With
mint
a
Skin
vanilla
Bracer.
dry down, but it's not overly sweet, and just smells, if I had to completely be honest, like the color green.
Shape now, but yeah, those are the notes, and I love the shape of this. It looks fantastic. Looks like a Looks like a fantastic looking pistol. But yeah, there's that.